What's good, y'all? What's good? Brothers and sisters, what is good? I'm driving, y'all, so I'm gonna be driving and talking at the same time. Okay? But I just wanted to say, like, black people, so-called people who they call black people, our people are some of the most strongest people, you know? It's like they keep beating us down, you know what I'm saying? Until eventually we gotta make something happen. We gotta shake something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what y'all think, because I feel like they are, with these killings that's been going on and it has been going on for some time now. I feel like that they are trying to strike a race war. You know, I feel like that's exactly what they're trying to do. So it's like they know that we're not gonna react a certain way. All we have done is march. You know what I'm saying? And all we done is march, hold signs, and scream, we want justice, you know? And so it's like, they know, it's like they know that that's all we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I feel like they're trying to push our buttons. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, even though, don't get me wrong, I know totally that the Most High is in control, but you know, at times that it still strike you on how they do what they do to our people. You know what I'm saying? And yes, a lot of people will say and can say that what the guy did, that it was justifiable. You know what I'm saying? Because of what he did. This man that this cop killed. That everybody is talking about, right? All I'm trying to say is that cops should be trained to do certain things to a person without having to take their life. Like, if you that scared, you picked a dangerous job, you know what I'm saying, as a cop. So things, I believe things will get ugly, but you picked a dangerous job as a cop. But you know what I'm saying? Like, still, he may not have used his weapon, but it's just a simple fact that that man was saying he couldn't breathe, and the guy stayed on his neck. Like, dude, the guy, even though he resisted, they said that he was resisting in the beginning. The guy was not resisting, you know what I'm saying, later on. Like, dude, get off his damn neck and put him in the back of the car. Like, what more can he do with his hands cuffed to his back? Like, they so freaking, like, they like punks, you know what I'm saying? It's like a bully. A lot of cops are like bullies, you know what I'm saying? You know how you got a bully? They probably been bullied in school. You know what I'm saying? And they became cops to feel a certain kind of way. Shalom, Anthony. Shalom, I. Thank y'all for watching. But I'm just like ranting, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about a little bit about just all what's going on. But I truly believe, like I said, that guy was saying that he couldn't breathe. Dude should have been got off his neck and just took him and put him in the back of the truck. In the back of the police car, and did what he had to do to him. You know what I'm saying? But they out like you know what I'm saying? Like raving wolves to kill us, you know? That's why, like, one of the brothers had mentioned on social media that we gotta stop giving them a reason, y'all. Like, I know sometimes, like, it don't seem right, but like I'm saying, when they get called out for us doing and taking their drugs and fighting and do you know what I'm saying? Just doing stupid, silly shit. Like, we got to get to a place where we stop giving them a reason to come in our communities, period. You know? We continue to do the same shit. We continue to do the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? That gets them to come into our communities, and then stuff like this go to happen. You know, we got to stop it. We got to give. I'm telling you, it's like, it's time to give back the deviant mind that they have placed on us. Yes, they have created what we see today. And then, like, it's crazy because even when you think about the guy, I guess the Asian guy or something, that was the cop that was standing there while the guy was recording, like, it's like, I'm sorry, y'all. It's like, okay, he couldn't stand up. He didn't say anything. Like, so you guilty with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not for me, then you against me, you know? And so all he can say is, don't do drugs. Why they telling him to get off, like, telling the other cop to get off the man, all the Asian dude can say is, don't do drugs. Well, all ethnicities, they do drugs. But somehow we get told not to do drugs. But if I can remember, the so-called white man was the number one main one, that it was a plot, it was a plan, it was an agenda to put drugs in our community. They drop drugs off in our communities. You know what I'm saying? Crack and all this other stuff in our communities. But we still are being deceived, thinking that, okay, see, I'm going to tell you what's going on. People don't want to believe it, but they slowly showing you their horns, you know? They trying to show you who the devil is. Like, the Most High is trying to show you who the devil is, but you still want to believe that white people is on your side. You still want to believe that the white man is down and cares for you and loves you and all of that. No, he's showing you his horns, but y'all don't want to see it. Y'all continue don't want to see it. And I truly believe, like I said, because I got to go into the story, but I truly believe that they're trying to get a race war started, because all these killings that they have been doing, they want black people to rise up, and they want you to fight so they can, you know what I'm saying, get your weapons and all of that and start doing what you're doing so they can have a reason to start martial law. I know a lot of y'all probably think that too, but what y'all think? You know what I'm saying? I truly, like I said, the Most High is in control. I believe that at some point too, I believe that he's trying to put that like war spirit, you know, rise that war spirit back up in us, because a lot of us been asleep for so long, where it's like we have become numb to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's time out for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, all I can say is it's crazy, and they're gonna keep doing it. I feel like they're gonna keep doing it until I guess I'm kind of different. I just could not sit there and record it. Like, it's good, I guess, and some people just don't want to jeopardize it. But I feel like, look, this is my opinion. I feel like a life for a life. You know what I'm saying? You take somebody's life, but you kill me like I'm a criminal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this skin, being brown skin, it's like you automatically labeled as a criminal, especially our black men. Automatically you're labeled as a criminal. You know what I'm saying? And it's so sad. It's so sad, because it's like our brothers, and what saddens me too is, like, think about it. It's like, we are trained. We have to teach our young boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to cry because it's heart touching, but we gotta train. We gotta teach our young boys, because I get so it touches you in such a way, because it's like, we have to train and teach our young boys. They want us to train and teach our young boys. It's not fair, fucking fair, you know. They want to train us to teach our young black boys to shut up. You know what I'm saying? When a cop tells you to do something, shut up. Shut your mouth, boy. Shut your mouth, boy. Automatically, see, and I know what they are doing. When they come to a black man like that, what you doing in this neighborhood, boy? You know what I'm saying? Why are you speeding? You know what I'm saying? It's like they do things to like push our buttons. You know, they do it to push our buttons and to see how far they can go with it. And when you react, non-white people looking crazy like, oh, I just don't know, why would they do such a thing? Why? Like, dude, do you not, like, do you really need to ask that question? Like, why? For example, like I was telling my husband, okay, when we think about Nat Turner, right? When Nat Turner did what he did, it's like a bunch of Caucasian people, you know, white people will ask like, okay, Nat Turner, what made you turn? What made you do what you did when you rose up and like start killing white people on the plantation? Like, what you mean? Why do you need to ask him that? Like, is it not obvious? His people were slaves. His people was being abused, misused, mistreated. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Miss Vivian. They really want us to bow down and worship them. Exactly. That is the truth. You know, and so it's like, do you really need to ask that, like, what made him trigger to do what he did? Like, that's not a question. And I tell you, like, a lot of times we as people, I'm telling you, we got to bring them back down off they high horses, because they definitely on a high horse. They are some of the most prideful people, you know what I'm saying? And like my father-in-law, he had said one time too, he said they are definitely unrepentant. Think about all the shit, and please forgive me for my French, but think about all the shit that they have put our ancestors through, our people through. You know what I'm saying? And you got some nerve to ask us a question. Why would you do such a thing? Even when that dude, what's that young boy that shot up that church? He went and shot up that church. He said out of his mouth that he is not sorry for what he did. He said he's not sorry for what he did because, you know, really deep down inside, they're not sorry for what they did. They're not sorry for the lynchings. They're not sorry for the rapings. They're not sorry for none of the things that they have done to our people, and they will not be sorry. And my father-in-law, he said they are unrepentant. I said, that's true. They don't feel bad for what they did, what their ancestors did. They don't. And they continue to live in that, you know what I'm saying? They try to be oblivious to who the real murderer is. That's why, see, us as being Jacob and they being, you know what I'm saying, Esau. Some people might not believe it, but that's just what I believe right at this moment. Okay. The war between Esau and Jacob, you know, is still happening. You know, it's still happening. It was I can't quote the scripture right off head, but it was a scripture that when Esau felt like Jacob stole his birthright or whatever, which he didn't, he sold it. You know what I'm saying? But when he said that, when his daddy was on his deathbed, he said, I will kill my brother Jacob when my father dies. And I feel like they've been killing Jakes. They've been killing Jacob ever since. See, we too busy thinking that was a story that happened a long time. It's still happening to this day. And I'm sorry to tell y'all, there will not be justice served. Why would the same enemies that killed our people, murdered, raped, and hung and lynched our ancestors, why would the same people give you justice? Why would the same people turn around and give you justice? When our ancestors back in the days, they got no justice, no peace. You know, they got no justice and no peace. So I'll be damned, white people, you come here and ask when black people start acting a fool and really just go see, and that's what they want. That's what they want, y'all. They want you to start acting the fool, because once you start acting the fool, then that's going to give them a reason to bust down your doors, to come and search your house for weapons. That's exactly what they want you to do. So it's like a bully that continues to pick on you and pick on you and pick on you until you start snapping. And that's exactly what they want to see. They trying to pick on you and pick on you and pick on you until you start snapping. And when you start snapping, then they begin to ask, oh, so what made you mad? What made you do such a thing? Like, dude, I'm so over it. Like, I'm so over it. It's crazy because, like I said, they're such a prideful people. And you got to bring them back off that high horse and let them know, like, blood is going to be shed. Whether you believe it or not, blood is going to be shed. A man that sheds innocent blood, so shall his blood be shed. Like, dude, it's going to come to pass. Like, no matter what, the mark is on them to murder. Yes, Miss Vivian, that is so true. The mark is on them to murder. Yes, Janelle, they want a race war. And Miss Vivian, yes, it's in them to do no good. And people got to realize that it's in them to do no good. That's why you can't see no good come from them. You know what I'm saying? Black people be sitting around talking about why that, because it's in their blood. It's in their blood to kill. It's in their blood to kill, and they're gonna keep killing. They get bloodthirsty. They're gonna keep killing because that's what they do. See, and that's why, Jacob has a gentle spirit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know we kill and our people kill and murder each other, which that needs to stop because we're continuing their damn agenda when we're doing that. We can't sit up here and be trigger happy and quick to point the trigger at our own brother. You know what I'm saying? And then turn around and hold up a sign to protest against the enemy that taught us to even kill our brother. Yes, the Most High, yes, Janelle, that is so true. The Most High created them to be the wicked that they are. It's no surprise. Like, it's so true. And this is for people who don't believe that. And if you don't, like the sister said, the Most High created them to be the wicked. So don't expect no good to come from these people because it's not. It's not. Do not expect any good to come from these people. If you do, you're going to be sorry. That's why, see, in most white people that's not doing what our ancestors experienced back in the day is because a lot of them has been asleep too. They've been lied to. You know what I'm saying? They have been lied to. So they believe that, that they have been convinced that they can be nice. You know, they can be good white people and show love and respect and all of this. But I'm telling you, the moment start bringing up truth stuff, and let's see how Miss Nice or Mr. Nice you will be. No, you will start seeing that spirit rise up out of them. Because I'm going to tell you, they can only hold it in for so long. See, the so-called white man came over here and stole everything over here. They raped, they robbed, they murdered, they did everything that they did. You know what I'm saying? And they want us to just up and just forget about it like we don't remember. Hell yeah, we remember. We remember. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could we forget? And it's a shame even if you forget, because I noticed that a lot of black people would tend to do that. They say, oh, that's in the past. That's in the past. Remember the days of old. You have to remember. I believe that's Deuteronomy. It talks about remembering the days of old. There's no way that you can just forget. How dare you forget? You know what I'm saying? Would you tell somebody that raped, robbed, and murdered your close relative? Because they was our relatives too, you know? But if somebody murdered, raped, robbed your son, your daughter, your mother, your father, anybody in your family, would you just tell them to forget it? Yes, sister, the devil comes out of them. Yes, time when you telling the truth. That's why I say you got to bring them back down. Because you have to show them really who's the true murderer. Because it's not us. See, that spirit has transformed, you know what I'm saying? And they want us to kill each other. And we're just playing out an agenda, you know, but we got to snap out of that mind control, black people. We got to stop giving them a reason, you know? Stop taking in You know what I'm saying? Because it's all a setup. You know, it's all a setup. Like I said, I heard a brother that said, how can you turn around, even these rappers that's rapping about guns, that got guns and talking about killing their brother and this and that and that. How can you turn around and rap about that and then turn around and hold up a sign talking about we want justice? No, you got to stop the rapping. Stop the vicious, like, stop the damn toxic rapping, the music, first of all, because we know music carries vibrations. You know what I'm saying? So what you listen to, you got to be careful, because what you listen to, you start to do. You start to become. So you got to be very careful what you put and feed into your spirit. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of these rappers sitting around here, because they are part of an agenda. Yes, they are a part of an agenda. Your favorite rapper, they are a part of an agenda. And so they have to put out so much information, so much toxic music to get you to be misled, you know? And so, but we got to stop. We got to come out of that. We got to give it up. We got to let them know, like, I do not live for you. I will not kill for you. I will not do any of this for you. I will love my people. Even though I know, you know, our people are the way that they are, you know what I'm saying, being under these curses, but you got to shake it and come from under and wake up, you know? Wake up, begin to start loving your brothers and sisters. They want us to hate one another. They want us to be jealous of one another, sister. Just because you light skinned, just because, you know, she dark skinned, y'all hate each other. She might got long, beautiful hair. You might got short hair, a thicker texture, but we hate each other for dumb stuff like that. The whole world is against us, but yet we too busy fighting each other. We fighting the wrong people, y'all. Look at what's happening around us. And it's going to continue to happen until black people start to realize, wow, we can't win this fight alone. We got to come together. You know what I'm saying? We must. It's a must. It's imperative that we come together and love one another, y'all. They want to slow the process of the elect waking up. Yes, Janelle, you are absolutely right, sis. They trying to slow the process of the elect waking up. See, they know. See, don't think that this heathen is not raging. They are raging, girl. They are raging, sisters and brothers. They are raging because they believe that they feel some type of way. Because we got the brothers, right? We got the brothers, Shalom, George Curtis. We got the brothers are waking up and they out teaching our people the truth. They out on the corners, on the blocks and everything and waking our people up. And what they're doing is they are mad. Oh, that devil is mad. That devil is mad. And so he got to do anything that he can because he know his time is short, y'all. His time is short and that power is about to be over with. Lucifer is about to get kicked out of heaven. Lucifer is about to get kicked out of heaven. For those of you that think he already did. No, Lucifer is about to get kicked out of his heaven. You know what I'm saying? And it's about damn time because you've been ruling for a long time. And it's time to come down, buddy. He thinking that he ain't going to lose his power. You think, oh, he know. He know his time is short. He know he's about to come down. And so that's why I got to kill as many people as I can. They're waking up. These black people are waking up. Yes, Janelle, time is running out for Esau. Yes. And he knows that, girl. He knows that, sister. And that's why he's doing everything that he can in his power. Because that devil is mad. Well, guess what? He going to be mad. He going to stay mad. Because his judgment about to come to him. You know? And judgment is going to come upon our people too. Judgment is happening as we speak. That's why we got to come back to the Most High and keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, y'all. We got to get right. We got to start that deviant mindset that they have taught us to be. We got to give that deviant mindset back to these people, these heathens. Because that's how they want us to act. You know what I'm saying? They want us to stay effed up on drugs. Sexing and leaving our women, sexing and doing all kinds of wickedness. That's what they want us to do. But we gotta stop. We gotta stop giving them, you know what I'm saying? We gotta stop feeding into the things that they originally do. They are beasts. They are animals. You know what I'm saying? And they act like they act because it was in them to act like they act. It's in their nature. So don't think for once that it's in their nature to be good, because it's not in their nature to be good. All of their children, all of their, I'm talking mother, father, all of them, it's not in them to do good. And if it's some out there that look like Esau, that look like a so-called white man, and they may be a confusion of face, they may have sympathy and compassion, but I'm talking about a hardcore so-called white man like that. It's not in his blood. He can't do no good. The Most High created him to be just like he is, y'all. Esau contaminating our water, processed foods, GMOs foods. Exactly, George Curtis, brother. Exactly, brother. And that's been the tactic from the beginning. That has been the tactic from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't stand Jay. And so, and even most of y'all that may not know, because I heard some people be like, what did black people do? What did black people do to white people to hate us so bad? Like, they hate us so bad. What did we do to them? I remember years ago, I asked this question, you know? Before I came into the truth and started waking up, I asked my mama, I was like, Mama, why did slavery happen to us? Why did they do like it? And you know what I'm saying? It was at the place where I was just like, I wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? And he showed me, you know what I'm saying? And it's real, it's deep. And like I said, they are bloodthirsty and they will not stop. They're not gonna let up. It's only about to get worse, y'all. That's why y'all gotta get in these the scriptures, build up your faith. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 91, build up your faith, man, and stay calm. You know what I'm saying? And see see how the Most High gonna work. That's all I can say. So be encouraged, be blessed, y'all. That, like I said, once again, Sister Janelle says, we keep adding fuel to the fire of their wicked system. Exactly. And we gotta stop adding fuel to the fire. Because that's exactly right, sister. We are adding fuel to the fire, and we gotta put it out. We gotta say enough is enough. We take back our communities. We take back all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. They want to see us where we are, you know? I shouldn't have to train my son up. I got 3 boys, you know? And I know the worst feeling in the world for a mother, for a father, to hear the news that they baby died, you know, that their son died in the streets in the hands of a cop, someone who's supposed to protect and serve. But really, who are you really protecting and serving? I could be wrong, but y'all, I honestly never seen a white cop slam down and take down a white brother, a white person, the way that he do black people. That's how you can tell. You can tell by through his actions. You can tell the hatred that they have for us, you know, because they don't feel no remorse, no sympathy. I bet you, I guarantee you that man that put his knee inside of that man's neck, he didn't feel no remorse, no sympathy. But I guarantee you, he wouldn't did it to his own kind. He would have politely got him up, and he would have put him in the back seat. That's true, Brother George. Stop spending our money with them. We got to get back to, really putting our money in our own communities. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad. It's a sad thing. Hey, Cousin Terry. Yes, the devil is being revealed. Yes, exactly. And all praises to the Most High. He really showing you his horns. Like I said, it's a lot of people that put white people up on this pedestal and think, oh, this, and think that. No. See, and that's why this is kind of going off, but that's another reason why they did what they did. Because I'm going to tell you, it's so deep, because when you think about all, like how they whitewashed everything, because see, they didn't want you to know who the murderer really is. Because I'm going to tell you, when the so-called white man did what he did, as far as like coming over here, stealing America, you know what I'm saying, and doing all of this stuff, the most horrendous things that they can do to our people in every way possible, he then try to cover it up by making his superheroes white. So in our baby boys, baby girls' eyes, we see white superheroes. You know what I'm saying? And oh, this thing egged me up so bad. Like when you think about it too, y'all, like it's a series, Black Lightning. This is just an example. I'm just giving an example. When you see the series Black Lightning, right, on Netflix, I want to say, why can't the father and the family, you know what I'm saying, be like a nice, benevolent family, like without the drugs and all of this kind of stuff, or homosexual? Like one of the man's daughters had to be a homosexual. When have you ever, like, please somebody tell me, when have you ever seen somebody, a homosexual, inside of a superhero movie that the guy played a white man? Or somebody that he knows, somebody close in his family. You see how they do us? I'm going to tell you, see, that's what they do. See, they put their superheroes and they want, oh, he saves his woman. Superman saves his woman. Superman don't disrespect his woman. And he save his woman. He do all of these nice, benevolent things for his woman. Then you turn around and see the movies where the black man, you know what I'm saying, treating his woman like a hoe. The black man ain't saving his woman. The black woman talk down about her black brother. This, you know what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff that we get on TV. This is the kind of mess that we see. I too much don't see. Look, I ain't saying that it's not out there, but I really don't see when white women be sitting up here talking about, ooh, these white men ain't shit. These white men ain't shit. But time you turn around, I can flip on a black woman with a black woman on the station, and she said black man ain't shit. I ain't never seen a group of white women come together and put out and say these white men ain't shit. They don't do that. And if they believe that or feel that, they ain't putting it all out nationwide. But you know what? They pay us. They pay black women to sit up here, Basketball Wives of LA, all these shows where you fighting and cussing and doing all the way. Yeah, the black man is always the bad guy. Even the Will Smith, when he played in the what is that? It escaped my mind, when he was a superhero. What is that movie? But you know the movie that he played where he was a superhero and his weakness was the white woman. His weakness was the white woman. But he played a superhero, but what problem did he have? He had a drinking problem. So he really couldn't fulfill his duty like he should because he had a drinking problem. But what Superman, you know what I'm saying? Superman ain't had no damn drinking problem. But see, that's how they do us. And then these people got to stop even taking these funky ass roles for these movies. You know what I'm saying? They bow down and take the damn roles. Like, damn, no, tell them I don't want to put that toxic stuff out to my people. I know it's real life, but sometimes you can't, no. Because we take shit, we see it, and we act it out. And that's what all we get. We don't get the how they do the white superheroes. You know, they put them on a pedestal. That's why a lot of our children don't even know of no damn black superheroes. That's why damn Black Panther got as much views as it did. Because black people don't see that in the communities. I bet you it touched so many young black children's hearts to see a Black Panther, see a superhero movie like that. Because we don't get to see superheroes. Because like sister said, black man is always played as the bad guy. Damn, you start putting a bunch of damn movies out where the black man is playing as the hero, maybe it'll be some kind of change. You feel me? But they don't want to do that. They want to continue to put it out there like that. And so we will keep gravitating to that lifestyle, you know? But it's time out for that. We got to stop giving them what they want, y'all. We got to stop. So I thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Like, be encouraged. Stay encouraged and stop giving into the bullshit. You know, that's all I can say. Sorry for my language, but I just gotta be real. Stop giving into the bullshit. You know, we have enemies. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, we have enemies, and they out to hunt us and kill us. Stop giving them a damn reason to. And I know sometimes we don't even give them a damn reason to. They out just still to hunt blood. And they such punks. Like they are such, they punks, man. How does it take for one black man? That's how you know they scared. Yes, calling us bitch. Exactly. That's how you know they're afraid. Because how in the hell does it take 4, 5, 6 officers to pin down one black man? Why do you need that many? Like, dude, and I seen this video. I want to say it was a recent one black dude sitting down on his knees, and the woman was pleading with the black man, the young black guy. She got the camera on him recording. She said, "Baby, please don't move. Baby, please don't move. Don't move. They're gonna kill you, baby. Don't move." Wow. I'm talking about, it was so many cops out there. It was ridiculous for one man. They all had their guns drawn out. They all had their guns drawn out, y'all. For one man. It's sad. Like, dude, they are freaking afraid. That's why when they say I fear for my life, start telling their asses that, oh, I didn't pull over on that road because I didn't feel safe. I'm scared for my life. So pulling that shit on their ass. Like, it's because it's ridiculous. It's sad. They hide behind I fear for my life. And they scary. Yeah, that's why they hide behind their guns. That's why we got to come together using this. We got to come together using this, y'all, to overcome them, you know, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, Esau's system is exhausting. Yes, sister. Ready to go home to Jerusalem. Exactly, sister. It's like, when you know the truth, man, I'm telling y'all, like, that's the calmest you can ever feel in your spirit, because you know who's in control. I know exactly who's in control, you know? And so I don't walk around here not knowing. You know exactly who's in control. It's not the so-called white man. No. He's a puppet. That's all he is a puppet. The Most High is in control, y'all. And we getting ready to go home soon, you know? So, peace and blessings to y'all, the family. I love y'all. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, and have a beautiful night. And just, I love y'all, you know? Thank y'all for listening. Everyone, I will shout out y'all names, but it was a lot of people. Much love to Sealed Up Israel, Shaya, Yada, Yahweh, Yasharala, Antonique, Havel, Miss Vivian, beautiful sister, love you. Larquez Walker, Arsenio, I already said her, Guinness, Janelle, sister, all praises, Ya Ben Ya, Letitia Rosario, Marvelous Marissa, Janelle, Robert, Ya Ben Ya, George Curtis, Clever, Gadite, and a bunch of more, Terry Doxson, Edith Carter, Yakana, Jarrah, Dusha, I believe. I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. Rashad. And to all the beautiful people that watch, I'm thankful so much that you spent time to hear what I had to say. Share this video, like it, you know, send me your comments, what you feel, how you feel about anything that I said. And so I'm about to go to this store, y'all. I done spent long enough doing this video. Love you guys. Peace and love. Shalom. Bye-bye.